Is y'all ready? Is y'all ready? I am readies, bro. I am readies. All right, chat.
16 video editing softwares from F tier to S tier. I didn't actually test out all of these because, well, first of all, I don't have a MacBook, and also, wait, let me check real quick. Holy yeah, so I instead did lots of research to find out other people's opinion. Using that, I reviewed the 6 criteria and overall user's opinion in order to figure out the ranking of each software. For the softwares I have tried before, I'll go slightly more in depth though. With that out of the way, let's get right into it. And the first software is Final Cut Pro. I do know people in the industry.
Ooh, Final Cut Pro, chat.
And honestly, this kind of feels like the Premiere Pro equivalent for Mac. It's a professional software.
This is good for like MacBook, but it's so expensive.
Only thing really is it's for Mac users only. A tier. Next is Blender. Yup, the 3D software. Turns out you can actually entirely edit a video on it. I've never used it for video editing, but nearly everyone agrees that the features are pretty basic and that it's pretty complicated for this purpose if you don't already use it. I really see only very few scenarios where you'd edit on it. As this Reddit user mentioned, their company required it. Low-key like getting a toothbrush to the janitor to clean the floor. I'd imagine could also use it if you're already familiar with Blender and want to quickly edit a video of the 3D assets you just created without having to leave the software. I'm hesitating between C and B tier on this one. I'll just put it in B. Not the best for video editing, but I guess it gets the job done if you already know how to use it. This is a controversial one.
Ooh, CapCut.
My take on it is that it has amazing transitions and effects. If you're trying to make some Sigma male edit for TikTok or some shit, that's like the only good thing I've found about it. Oh, and I only
it's good for shorts, chat.
The free trial for the pro version. Otherwise, they're not free. The free version also has watermarks, and everywhere you look, there's just that little diamond icon begging for your money. Not gonna lie, this feels the same as paying to use the public toilet. Going back to the features, for the mobile version specifically,
they have nice transitions.
Super clunky and frustrating to trim or move videos and images around without messing up everything else.
You just gotta get used to it though.
More traditional timeline though. After some research, I stumbled upon a lot of people having concerns about CapCut heavily spying on your data. Well, fuck. I really don't know how true and to what extent that is, but definitely not.
But I agree. It might be sketch. It might be sketch.
I guess if you're in a rush or make sure
I put it on C tier, chat. CapCut has done me wonders, bro.
Managed to find a free one that doesn't look like a PowerPoint transition. With everything mentioned, I guess it works.
Yeah, too many subscriptions. And like I don't know, they're not very transparent about their where their data is going to. So of course, obviously, if you are, you know, security, like you want to know about like what you're paying money for, of course.
Especially if you're sensitive about your data. C tier. You probably have no
There
idea
you go, C tier. I was right.
And I honestly didn't either. But turns out this is the brain behind many video editing softwares, with even DaVinci Resolve using it. According to Wikipedia though, it's some fucking how counts as a standalone video editor. Oh, and if you're wondering what it looks like, just open the command line on your PC. Yeah, that's pretty much it. No timeline, no live preview, just you, a black screen, and your keyboard. Don't get me wrong, in terms of raw power, it might just be the most powerful video editor, but in practical terms, I think we all know where it sits. F tier. Nice try, bro.
You can't edit on it, whatever that is.
Clipchamp. This was the first time I heard of this software while making this list. Turns out it's just Microsoft tried.
Microsoft?
I did install this one, and I must say, it only took like 10 seconds. This software seems like a completely bare-bone video editor. Copy-pasted their PowerPoint transition to this, some of which you actually need to upgrade to Pro to use.
What? Oh my goodness, bro. All these subscriptions, y'all.
The one good thing in my opinion is just how simple it is. It genuinely feels like what a grandma would use to make a memory video for a family meeting or something. But checking online reviews, it was getting cooked. They should call this Clipchamp, because I'm pretty sure a room full of monkeys accidentally wrote the code for this on a typewriter smeared in feces.
What are you doing? You're not the thinker.
90% of people just hate it, mostly for how much it crashes. Even people who also used to admire its simplicity complain about the export just crashing or leaving a completely corrupted video. I think it deserves a C tier.
I know, bro. So many subscriptions, chat.
From tweaking. Let's switch to something actually professional. DaVinci Resolve. I bet many of you use it, and I can understand. It's an industry standard software, and it's free. The reviews about it are overwhelmingly positive, saying it's smooth, great for
Chat, I use this and it's really good. It's really good if you, it's like a tool that has, it's like, imagine you're an editor and you have a toolbox and you will have all the necessary like tools. This is what DaVinci is, and it's free. Like, you get a lot from the free version, chat.
Beginners and has everything you'd want from a premium video editing software. I can't put it anywhere but S tier.
S tier, yes, bro.
Next is a pretty niche software, Shotcut. This one is completely free. Users' opinion on this one seem pretty mixed though. Many complained about the bugginess and outdated UI, while others disagreed, saying it works just fine for them. All in all, it seems like it's good only if you're doing some really simple editing, or don't have a powerful enough computer to handle something like DaVinci. B tier. I have such distant memories of this software. Wondershare Filmora. I remember just getting into video editing, searching for a software to start experimenting on, and would just see this one getting advertised everywhere. It just always sounded so sketchy as well. Turns out I wasn't the only one who felt this way.
It's like a branded
amount of people point out their experience with how scammy Filmora was. Holy fuck, even the bot on r/video editor subreddit with nearly 500,000 members has this auto reply on most of the answers on this post about Filmora. Our moderators have decided that Filmora is problematic. The company doesn't supply decent support or software. We suggest you switch to some other tool. The free version isn't any better though. You work for hours and hours on your project. You're finally done. You export only to find a big ass fucking watermark on your video.
And they have a watermark?
To the end credits.
Bro.
It's riddled with paid premium features,
Bro.
which are really just basic things. Now, there is also a noticeable portion of people praising the software for being much simpler to learn for beginners compared to programs like DaVinci or Premiere. But after finding out about the story I'm about to tell you, that settled my opinion on it. When Filmora 9 was around, you had the option to buy a lifetime subscription, which meant you would get free major updates forever. However, when Filmora 12 came out, they quietly changed lifetime to perpetual, which now meant you only get free updates for the version you bought. So when Filmora 9 lifetime users tried to upgrade to Filmora 12, they now had to pay for it again. Big fat F tier. This is a pretty interesting one. Also never heard of it before though. Hit Film Express. Bro, the name Loki sounds like something you could find on Temu.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Now, when you search for this software online, you can literally see the contrast between posts from around 4 years ago and more recent ones. People's comments about it used to be praising how good it is, the beginner friendliness, tutorials, the fact that it's free and lightweight, and then you look at new posts saying that it completely fell off, that it's an abandoned software. This downfall was due to two main reasons. Once it got bought by Artlist, many features and tools became add-ons that you have to pay for, when everything used to be free. At the same time, DaVinci was on the uprise. Both of these things combined ultimately led to Hit Film Express's discontinuation.
I'm so glad I got DaVinci, chat.
Used to be and could have been at the top, but ends up in D tier. We had Microsoft's video editor. Here's Apple's equivalent, iMovie. Reading what people think of it,
iMovie is a solid D or C.
Described as very beginner friendly and easy to use.
It's very beginner friendly, but it's good if you're not like into editing.
Comments about it. I'd say it's great for people just starting out with video editing.
Yeah.
The downsides are it's only available to Apple users, and you would outgrow it really quickly if you're trying to do more than some basic trimming and transitions because of how simple it is.
I learned on iMovie, chat.
Man, I have some.
I learned on iMovie.
This was the very first software I ever edited on. I was literally just a kid messing with it. It was simple to use. No crashes, no watermarks, or paid features. Other users seem to mostly agree. Some do say it's a bit tricky to learn. Can't agree though, I somehow figured it out. And there are also many tutorials online for it. Definitely not on the level of giants like DaVinci or Premiere.
What is this?
Like a breath of fresh air among all these softwares with paid features and unexpected watermarks. A tier. A video editor was used to make some Hollywood movies like Mission Impossible and The Wolf of Wall Street. Lightworks. Now it does have a free version, but they literally advertised it as a trial.
Oh my goodness, bro.
For instance, the free version only allows exports up to 720p. The two other plans are pretty
Why is there so many paid features for editing apps, y'all?
You really only see people in the film industry use it. And fair enough, that's what it's built for. These people do say it's pretty much only good for that and not super versatile. Powerful software, but only useful for a minority of video editors. Solid B tier.
Sub Mac Gamer.
The software I'm using to edit this very video, Premiere Pro. Do I really have to introduce this goat? There are really just two things people repeatedly hate on about this one.
Premiere
Subscription-based
Pro.
pricing, which I interestingly found more often comes from people that use other softwares like CapCut or DaVinci. The second thing people regularly hate is how much it crashes. Honestly, I don't know what people are doing wrong, but for me, it just never crashes. Open shot. At first glance.
Whoa,
this
where did he put
already
it?
seems
Where did
like
he
a
put
boring
it? S tier? He gave it an S tier even if it crashes. But the thing is with Adobe, it's always being updated. Like, that's the thing. Like, even my DaVinci crashes. But even when it crashes, chat, there's always a save. Like, they always have a backup, and that's why you always have a habit of saving your files, bro. Always save as, and then when you're working on your project, just press Control S, and it's that easy, man. It's that easy. I do that all the time. What's up, King of Nothing? I do that all the time when I made music or use music softwares or even editing softwares.
Open shot. At first glance,
What's this?
already seems like a boring and terrible software. With people arguing that even the free price tag doesn't justify it existing. You get what you pay for. Nothing. From what I found, it's way too basic and it's known to crash a lot. Just straight D tier. What? PowerPoint? Yeah, it can technically be used as a video
PowerPoint?
editor, but it's like calling a toaster an oven. In here,
It's like slideshows,
y'all.
y'all.
Slides you insert videos in, and you can then slap on some audio, music, and transitions.
Just use
And,
Google
that's
Slideshow.
it. Hey, nice addition, but as a standalone
I'd rather
video
just use
editor,
that.
F tier. And the last video editor, Vegas Pro. Bro, can someone just make a stable fucking video editor?
Where are all
This
these
one's another
video
fan
editors
genre.
from,
It
chat?
used to be the early YouTube era go-to. However, in 2016, Sony sold it to a company called Magix. And that's where the downfall started.
Ooh, evil.
Updates became inconsistent and crashes skyrocketed. Meanwhile, the price stayed ridiculously high for the empty shells had become. It joins Hitfilm in D tier. And the list is done! Well, almost. I have to decide on the ultimate winner and
What?
ultimate disgrace. Starting with F-. Not gonna lie, FFmpeg and PowerPoint both deliver what they promise. They're only here because we're talking about video editors. That's why Wondershare Filmora takes this spot. Disrespectfully uncreate yourself. Bro, it's so embarrassing for it to be below PowerPoint. And finally, S+. I really want to put Premiere Pro there, because that's just the software I use and love. But I don't really have any arguments for why DaVinci wouldn't get that spot, considering
It's free!
It's a
That's what
hard
I'm
pill to swallow,
saying!
but DaVinci
Yeah!
doesn't have that spot. Definitely let me know
Let's
in the
go!
comments whether
I
you
love
agree or
DaVinci,
disagree
bro.
with
You
this
could
deal.
do so
I would
much with
love
it.
to see your opinions. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and
Let's
see more content from
go,
me.
chat. W video, y'all. W video. TTS on YouTube. When I get 1,000 subs, y'all. When I get 1,000 subs, you can have TTS. Or, honestly, like,